Hi, welcome back. And before the break, I did tell you that I got an eviction notice on my door. And going to tell you, continue from there. Once I got the eviction notice, I did not have a plan B. I thought I was going to be helped, and immediately started packing by myself. Uh, Packing and crying because I did not know where I was going to go. I knew that I was going to put my stuff in storage, but I did not know where I was going to go. And I was talking to my brother, crying in the middle of the floor, all these boxes around me, just packing. And the first thing he said was, "Continue packing, and I'm gonna come get you and take you to Atlanta." And he said, "Drop everything. I will get a truck and I will come get you." That is family. He wanted to come get me. So I went to my then boss and told her that I don't want to do this. But up until now, I had not shared my problems with her. And I told her that I'm leaving and going to Atlanta for my brother because of the situation. I explained her situation the same way I explained it to you. She said, "There has to be something we can do. I don't want to lose you. If you can hold on for a couple of months, you're going to get a raise that will end all of your money problems." I said, "Really?" And she said, "Yeah, just try to hold on." So I said to my brother, I said, "Well, I'm about to get a raise that's going to end all my money problems. I can't move to Atlanta. I'm going to try to hold on." And he said, "Well, okay, tell somebody what's going on." And he convinced me to contact the senator of New Jersey, and in her honor, sorry, I can't figure out the word I want to say. Um, she contacted, this company is called B.A.K.A. She contacted B.A.K.A. right away and told them to tell her why I wasn't accepted. They told her that I needed certain information that I didn't have, and the information that they told her I needed, I gave them. And they said if she brings in this information, I will, we will approve her. So I went in and brought back the same documents that I had brought the first time, and they said, "Okay, we will look this over and get back to you." So now I'm like, whew, I'm I'm relieved now. And when all of this anxiety started to come down on me, I ended up in the hospital. So when I came out of the hospital, went back to work, and I got a message from this BCAP saying that you're approved. I was like, all of a sudden I'm approved because I got a phone call from the senator. And so I went in on my next day off and asked them, "Do I have to sign anything?" And they said, "Oh, well, we contacted your landlord. They didn't contact you?" And I said, "No, they did not contact me." And they said, "Oh, well, we contacted them." And I may be skipping around. I'm pretty sure I am. When I got the mess, let me go back for a second. And like I said, I'm not doing this over, but I think I skipped something. When I got the note on my door and I started packing, and I told my manager that I had to leave, one of the truck drivers, I work for a trucking company, and one of the truck drivers overheard me talking and how my attitude changed, and he noticed my attitude change. And he said he was concerned because he's not used to seeing me like that. I had been with the company for 2 years at this time. This is the new job in Jersey. And I told him, my brother, another brother I have told me, "You're gonna have to start speaking," because I like to keep things to myself. But he said, "You're gonna have to start telling people your problems and speaking up." So when the truck driver came to me, I told him exactly what was going on, and I was in a desperate situation, and I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I have no plan B. I have nowhere to go. This company was supposed to help me, and now I got evicted. I have an eviction notice. This gentleman's name is Paul, and I did ask him if I can say his name, and his name is Paul Braswell. He found room in one of the places he owns with his family to give me a bedroom. Moved his members around, and I got a bedroom. I got a bedroom with 3 of his family members, his brothers. So I'm the only girl in a house with 3 men. Now there could be some ladies out there going, "Girl, you hit the jackpot," but no, it's not that. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. So I ended up in a house with 3 men, and then I went to sign the paperwork for the money that I was approved for the apartment, because I'm thinking, okay, I left because the eviction notice was there, but it's still they can pay off my debt that I owe the people. And when I got back to BCAP, they said, well, your landlord didn't contact us. So I said, okay, well, let's contact them now while I'm here. And when we contacted them, the landlord said it's too late. They were supposed to contact us way before this point because we cannot accept their money now. And the lady at BCAP stood up and said, oh, well, can't help you. Threw my file to the side and said, you can go now. I don't know who I became at that point, but I don't think I ever want to see that person again. I sat there and said, you can stand up all you want. I'm not leaving. Because you have a check. You knew that you're supposed to contact these people before this time. And I could have went back to my apartment and had my nice apartment. And now I'm living in a room because of this lady, because of this company. I know she may be following somebody else's rules. I did not get indignant, but I let her know how I feel. And eventually I had to leave. Back to my room. But again, my boss said I'd be getting a raise and my money problems will be over. So I'm angry, but I will still develop a plan B once the raise comes. The day of the raise came. I went into my boss's office. I can't tell you how much the raise was because I don't know if I can. For legal reasons, only for legal reasons, because if it was up to me, I'd tell you in a heartbeat. But I will tell you this. If you had that raise in your hand, the only thing you'd be able to do is go to a penny store and buy candy. So my window for moving to Atlanta, I put and closed down the window because I was supposed to be holding on for a raise that would end my money problems. And when I got the raise, I was devastated because now that means I'm stuck in this room. My heart fell to my feet and I almost passed out when I heard of this raise. But I walked out of my boss's office with dignity, and I'm trying to find a way to express it to you. I did not raise my voice. I did not tell her off anything. I did tell my family though, because I needed to vent to somebody, and I kept venting to them. And I could not go to Atlanta now because that window was closed. So now, what am I to do? I can no longer afford any place other than this room. I'm stuck. And everything came to a head. And of course, we got to take a break. And when we return, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. At this point, I have no apartment. I'm going to say I didn't have a raise because it wasn't a raise. I'm stuck in this room and the effects of all these events happening, I will tell you after the break. So stay right there because you won't believe this. Back in a moment.